in Iraq, we tend to report on the Islamic State as if it's this homogenous group. And in fact, it's not. It's a collection of a few different groups. You have those foreign fighters that you're talking about. And I think those numbers are fairly low in Iraq, in the hundreds or low thousands. But the majority of the people that are called Islamic State in Iraq are actually Sunni tribesmen. And then you have another smaller group of former Ba'athist and Saddam Army officers that are helping organize a lot of the movement. But if you look at the bulk of those fighters, and they come from the Sunni tribesmen, and you wonder why they're supporting the Islamic State, they started with protest over a year ago in the Anbar province because they've been disenfranchised by the central government in Baghdad. That's the Maliki, the Shia government, backed by the U.S. So just as an example of that, there are over 70 positions at the U.S. Embassy in Washington. They are all filled by Shia. There are fighter pilots in the U.S. flight schools, military flight schools. They're all Shia, not one Sunni.
Right.
So the Sunnis can only take that for so long. They started to protest, and Maliki cracked down pretty hard on it. That protest turned into what those Sunnis call a revolution, and that revolution kind of at the same time dovetail with ISIS expanding from Syria. And then the Ba'athists came up, and these Iraqi army officers. Now, these three different groups have different histories, different ideologies, and most importantly, different end goals. So at the moment, they want Sunni power, but they look at getting it in different ways. Like I sat down with the tribal leader for the largest tribe, the Al Juhayna tribe in Iraq. He's named Ali Hatem, and what he wants is political power in Baghdad to enshrine rights for the Sunnis. Perhaps even a broken up Iraq, like a federal system where Sunnis can control their own area, much like Kurdistan does. And so it's not that he would claim he's not fighting alongside the Islamic State, but he's certainly leading a revolution that enables the Islamic State. So I think as media, we've done a bit of disservice in reporting them as if they are one kind of coalesced group, when in fact there are these different groups that are involved.
That's insightful, Josh, and perhaps it also speaks to the idea that if Baghdad and the central government were to get its act together and be more inclusive, it could actually end up weakening Islamic State.